I don't recognize the face looking back at me. Tell me, when did I disappear?
Everybody keeps saying you'll be okay,
but they don't hear the conversations
my mind has after midnight.
They don't see me smiling while mourning somebody
who's still alive.
Me. I remember laughing without forcing it, dreaming without questioning every step. Back when mirrors weren't my enemy, back when breathing didn't feel like death. Now every room feels colder, every memory gets heavier. I keep carrying yesterday like tomorrow doesn't exist. I became an expert at hiding disasters behind. I'm fine, the world's applauding my strength while I'm quietly collapsing inside. Tell me, how do you miss somebody who never actually died? 'Cause I'm standing here but he isn't.
Maybe life didn't steal me.
Maybe I slowly gave myself away.
One disappointment, one betrayal, one heartbreak, one silent prayer at a time.
I miss the person I used to be,
before fear and its space inside my head,
before every smile needed permission,
before every dream came with a funeral.
I keep searching through these broken pieces, hoping somewhere
I'm still breathing underneath.
I don't miss yesterday, I miss me. Yeah. People asked, why don't you go back to who you were? Like healing is a light switch, like trauma as permission before it moves in. I forgave people who never apologized, stayed loyal to people who celebrated my silence, built homes inside hearts that never plan on keeping me. Funny, the people who promised forever were usually temporary, and now trust feels expensive, hope feels dangerous, love feels like signing another contract with pain. Still, every morning I get out of bed, not because I'm fearless, because quitting would make every scar meaningless.
God, if you're still writing my story,
please don't let this chapter be the ending.
I don't need an easy road,
I just wanna recognize the
man I'm becoming.
Maybe the old me wasn't supposed to survive forever. Maybe he had to break so someone stronger could finally breathe. Not stronger because he never cried,
stronger because
he kept walking while carrying storms nobody else could see. The mirror doesn't show perfection, it shows survival. Every scar became another sentence in a story pain couldn't finish.
Maybe I stopped chasing the person I used to be,
because I'm finally meeting
the person
I was always becoming.
I miss the person I used to be,
but maybe
he was never meant to stay forever.
The tears built wisdom, the heartbreak built compassion, the silence built faith, the pain
built me. So if you're listening and you're grieving
the version of yourself
you thought was gone,
don't stop here.
Sometimes the strongest version of you is born after everything else
falls apart. One day, I'll thank every battle that tried to erase me,
'cause none of them could write the final page.
Maybe I don't miss the person I
used to be
anymore.
Maybe
I'm finally learning to love
the person I'm becoming.
Punchline.
What's one part of the old you that you still miss? And one part of the new you that you're proud of? Share your story below. Someone else might need to read it today.
I wear my own name, but it doesn't feel like mine. Every step echoes like I'm borrowing someone else's life. I keep flipping through old memories like the photographs from another family. That smile, I remember it. That confidence, I remember him. But somewhere between broken promises and unanswered prayers, I became a stranger, wearing my own face. Nobody warned me that growing up sometimes feels like attending your own funeral. Not because you died, because pieces of you do. The fearless kid, the trusting heart, the dreamer who believed everyone meant what they said. Now I double check every compliment, question every hug, and wonder how many walls I'm mistaken for wisdom. Yesterday keeps calling, asking why I left, but yesterday never saw what tomorrow demanded. Sometimes you have to lose the version of yourself that felt comfortable to become the version of yourself that can survive. Growth isn't beautiful, it's painful, it's lonely, it's choosing faith while everything around you looks like failure. The hardest funeral I ever attended had no coffin, no flowers, no people dressed in black. It happened quietly inside my heart the day I realized the old me wasn't coming back. I cried, not because he was gone, because I never got to say goodbye. Dear younger me, I'm sorry. You'll discover that not everyone who hugs you loves you. That some people only stay until the sunshine disappears. But don't stop loving, don't stop believing, because the people who deserve your heart will never ask you to destroy yourself to keep them.
I spent years trying to rescue everybody else while quietly watching my own soul drown. Funny, I knew exactly what everyone else needed to hear, but never believed those same words when I whispered them to myself. Healing started the day I realized I deserved compassion too.
I used to think God was silent because heaven had forgotten my address. Now I wonder if he was sitting beside me the entire time, waiting until I stopped running long enough to notice I was never alone. Faith isn't always hearing his voice, sometimes it's realizing he never stopped hearing yours.
I hate what pain took from me, but I can't ignore what it built. Patience, wisdom, compassion, a faith that didn't exist when life was easy. Maybe the strongest trees don't grow because the weather was kind. They grow because the storm refused to let them quit.
Every morning the mirror asks,
who are you today?
Some days I don't have an answer,
Other days
I smile anyway. Not because life suddenly became easy, but because hope finally became louder than fear.
that's progress,
Not perfection,
the new me.
maybe I don't actually miss the person I used to be. Maybe I miss how simple life felt before the battles came. Because the truth is, the old me wouldn't have survived what I've survived. This version carries scars, carries faith, carries strength that was purchased with tears. And maybe
that's someone worth becoming.
if your past self met the person you are today, would they be heartbroken or proud? How many pieces of yourself can you give away before there's nothing left to recognize? I spent years trying to make everyone proud while disappointing the only person I couldn't run from myself. Now every sunrise feels like another interview with my own reflection.
Are you healing?
I don't know,
But are you trying?
every single day.
Some nights my memories don't knock, they break the door down. They replay every failure, every goodbye, every moment I should have spoken, but stayed silent.
Regret has a loud voice, grace usually whispers, so I started listening to quieter things. The
Sunrise,
the Bible left open, the strangest kindness, the heartbeat I almost forgot to appreciate.
maybe healing
Doesn't arrive like fireworks,
maybe
it sounds like breathing
without fear.
for the first time.
I kept asking God, why did you let me lose so much?
And deep inside, I felt another question.
What if losing was the only way? You'd finally let me carry the weight.
The silence, I hate it. Wasn't abandonment, it was preparation. Roots grow when nobody applauds.
Faith grows when nobody understands. And maybe
the strongest people aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones who keep believing when nothing around them makes sense. People celebrate victories, nobody celebrates the mornings you almost gave up but did it. Nobody claps for choosing hope instead of surrender. Nobody sees the battle between your ears before breakfast, but heaven does. Every unseen fight, every tear you wiped away before someone could ask questions. Every prayer that ended with no words at all. You weren't weak, you were surviving.
if I could meet the younger version of myself today, I wouldn't promise an easy life. I'd tell him they'll betray you.
You question God,
You'll lose people you thought would stay forever.
you'll cry when nobody can hear you.
But listen carefully,
You survive all of it. One day your broken story
becomes the reason someone else doesn't quit.
that's the miracle. Pain never expected. I'm not asking for yesterday back, because yesterday couldn't carry the wisdom I've earned. I'm not chasing the version of me that never knew pain. I'm becoming the version of me that knows pain.
It still chooses love,
Chooses love,
still chooses faith,
chooses faith.
still chooses tomorrow.
Oh,
Final punchline.
maybe you don't need your old self back. Maybe the version of you that's fighting today is becoming someone your younger self would have looked up to. That's you. Tell your story below. Someone who's losing hope might find it because you spoke up. I became fluent in conversations I'll never have. Practiced apologies for mistakes that weren't even mine. Tell me, how many pieces of yourself can you give away before there's nothing left to recognize? I spent years trying to make everyone proud, while disappointing the only person I couldn't run from myself. Now every sunrise feels like another interview with my own reflection. Are you healing?
I don't know,
But are you trying?
every single day.
Some nights my memories don't knock, they break the door down. They replay every failure, every goodbye, every moment I should have spoken but stayed silent. Regret has a loud voice, grace usually whispers.
So I started listening to quieter things, a sunrise, a Bible left open, a stranger's kindness, the heartbeat I almost forgot to appreciate. Maybe healing doesn't arrive like fireworks. Maybe it sounds like breathing without fear for the first time.
I kept asking God,
Why did you let me lose so much?
and deep inside I felt another question.
What if losing was the only way? You finally let me carry the weight.
The silence, I hate it. Wasn't abandonment, it was preparation. Roots grow when nobody applauds. Faith grows when nobody understands. And maybe the strongest people aren't the loudest ones. They're the ones who keep believing
When nothing around them.
makes sense. People celebrate victories, nobody celebrates the mornings you almost gave up but didn't. Nobody claps for choosing hope
Instead of surrender,
Nobody sees the battle
between your ears before
breakfast, but heaven does.
every unseen fight,
Every tear you wiped away
before someone could ask questions.
every prayer that ended with no words at all. You weren't weak, surviving.
If I could meet the younger version
of myself today,
I wouldn't promise an easy life.
I tell them they'll betray you.
You question God,
You lose people you thought would stay forever.
you cry when nobody can hear you.
But listen carefully,
You survive all of it,
and one day your broken story becomes
the reason someone else
doesn't quit. That's the miracle pain never expected.
I'm not asking
For yesterday back,
because yesterday
couldn't carry the wisdom
I've earned.
I'm not chasing the version of me that never knew pain. I'm becoming the version of me that knows pain and still chooses love,
Still chooses fate,
still chooses tomorrow.
final punchline.
Maybe you don't need your old self back.
Maybe the version of you
That's fighting today is because you spoke up. I became fluid in conversations I'll never have. Practiced apologies for mistakes. You've changed. They're right. I don't laugh the way I used to.
I don't trust the way I used to.
I don't dream without expecting disappointment. Pain didn't just leave scars, it changed the language my heart speaks. But here's what
When nobody notices,
I'm still here, still breathing, still refusing to let darkness decide
who I become.
The loudest bully I ever met lives inside my mind. It remembers every mistake, every embarrassment, every failure. It never lets me forget. But lately, I've been answering back, not with anger, with truth. Because lies lose power when they're forced to face the light.
There was a season when tomorrow felt like punishment. Getting out of bed felt heavier than carrying mountains. I smiled in public, then broke apart before I reached home. Nobody noticed, not because they didn't care, because I became too good
at pretending. I searched for myself in old photographs, old songs, old conversations,
old dreams, thinking maybe I'd find the missing pieces. Instead, I found reminders of someone who had to disappear, so someone wiser could finally exist.
Fear told me
you'll never recover.
Pain whispered
you'll never trust again.
Failure laughed
you'll never be enough.
And faith quietly stood beside me and said,
they don't decide your ending.
That whisper
changed everything.
The greatest victory of my life won't make headlines. No trophies, no applause, no cameras, just another sunrise where I chose to keep living. People celebrate the finish line. Heaven celebrates every step you almost didn't take.
I forgave people who broke my heart long before I forgave myself. I carry guilt for storms I didn't create, punish myself for things I couldn't control. Healing began the moment I realized
mercy wasn't just for everyone else, it was for me too.
I built my identity on people's opinions. One compliment, I felt unstoppable. One rejection, everything collapsed, and God started rebuilding me. Not with popularity, not with applause, but with purpose now.
My foundation doesn't shake every time
someone walks away.
Every scar on my heart has a voice. One reminds me I survived betrayal. Another remembers the nights I questioned everything. One whispers,
you almost quit.
Another answers,
but you didn't.
Together, they don't tell a story of weakness.
They tell a story of endurance.
I finally understand. For years I begged God to remove the storm. Now I'm thanking Him for teaching me how to walk through it. Because if life had always been easy, I would have mistaken comfort for strength. Pain didn't introduce me to my weakness.
It introduced me to the courage I never knew was already living inside me.
One day you'll stop asking, why did this happen to me? And start saying, this is why I survived it. When that day comes, come back to this song. Until then,
tell us what battle you're still fighting.
you never know who might read your comment and realize
they're not alone.